Welcome back to a Crew Project, everyone. I'm here with my favorite people again, Ant and Kevin the 2 Cent. As always, we have a great episode for you guys. Stay tuned.
Let's get into it.
All right.
You know what's terrifying? Leopard seals.
Yeah, they fuck you up, bro.
They're huge.
Okay.
Huge.
Dude, this was actually pretty insane. I saw this video not too long ago, maybe like a few days ago. A leopard seal?
Fighting a shark.
Dude, straight throat.
To a shark?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I was
Killed a
just kidding.
shark.
I was-
And it was
took a shot in
a
the
great
dark.
white shark, too. I think it was a great white shark.
Oh, my God.
But
Oh
it
my
was
God,
it was
dude.
not a full grown one. It was not a full grown one. It was like a teenage kind of
No.
great white shark.
Oh, okay, so like 10 foot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't a megalodon.
Nah, definitely.
It wasn't Bruce.
No,
Yeah,
definitely.
Bruce. Get out of here, Bruce.
Fish or friends.
Fish, all friends, not food. Yeah, I saw that video. It was pretty intense. This leopard seal was just gnawing. I mean, it was ripping
They're
this
crazy, dude. They
yeah,
don't
ripping
give
the
no
shark
shits.
apart, bro. And
They
the
make
first
crazy
bite
noise,
was
too.
from. Do they? I've never actually. Oh,
They
maybe
got
I've
this
heard of it.
crazy noise that
Nah.
they make, and it's just like,
They're
yeah.
fast too, bro.
Yeah.
They're fast
They got a big
swimmers,
grunt, like,
agile
noise.
and fast, bro. And yeah, that was a pretty
they
intense.
sound similar to walruses in a way. Like when
Yeah.
they make like the like how a gator has like a purr or
Mhm.
like a what do they call it? The gator has like a croaking noise or whatever it does. It's like a specific noise or what do they call it? And the leopard seal can do like the same sort of thing, but when they do it, it's like a very belching, groggy tone. It sounds like a walrus.
Yeah.
Nature's so metal.
That's my kind of seal.
Do crocodiles and alligators make like a clicking type of noise, or is it like a?
No, that would be Africans.
Okay, buddy.
That's your Ethiopians.
My name is Malay.
My name is Gunday. No, so they have. It's kind of like a clicking noise, or what it seems like, but they have like this. They can shake their vocal cords to where they let out this very, very weird belching, and they don't even. It's like their mouth isn't even open, but it's like. And you just hear it, and when
Damn.
they do it, like they vibrate. The water is so vibrant. It's not like waves. It's like literally like the water is like.
Like a bubbling almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
It sort of like reverberates the water.
Yeah, but in a really fast pace.
Whoa. I probably like the people that like
Mm.
the animals in the ocean that like use maybe like sonar or like
They'd be fucking up, dude. They'd be
Yeah,
like,
like-
"What is?"
it's probably like the ocean equivalent to like a flashbang.
Oh, can you imagine?
Where it
Well, I
just-
think they
if-
do it just as like a. I don't think it's a mating tone.
You think it's more of like a?
Doesn't it like mess with your senses and so you
Not
maybe
really,
you're-
no.
No.
No,
yeah.
it's just like a noise they make, but I think it's like of a presence thing.
You think they do that to like maybe disorient
Attract- I think it
the other fish in
I doubt it.
nearby to like attack?
No, I doubt it because the fish.
I don't know much about alligators, to be honest with you. Alligators, crocodiles, whatever.
Well,
I
I
don't know
know-
too much about
I
so-
thought
them.
we were talking about leopard seals.
Oh,
Mm.
that. Well, they
No.
make like a groggly noise. He was asking if crocodiles make.
Oh.
So crocodiles make that clicking kind of like reverberating noise is
Yeah.
just like them in the water, and they do it. And I think it's a more of an attraction for another sort of same creature, but it's not going to be for like a fish. So fish have what's called like their equilibrium, something like that.
Mm.
They have across the straight lateral line around the middle of the fish, they have a sense of when there are the slightest change of vibrations, they sense that. That's one sense why you got to be very, very quiet when you're fishing or when you use certain types of bait.
Mm.
It's for the reaction. It's because a fish can feel that you drag anything through the water, they don't have to see it, they can feel it. So like when you're doing like topwater fishing, you have to do it in a sense because the way that reverberation through the water and that splashing, they know. Normally when you're doing it for a fish that does like topwater reaction.
That's
usually
cool.
Bass.
On that note, I don't know if you guys saw this, but like Uh, there was an article about how scientists have kind of developed a new technology where they can now talk to whales.
Huh.
So
I've been doing
they
that my
can
whole
now.
life.
So now they can.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can you move your cart? I'm trying to get through at Walmart. Yeah, I understand. You're disabled in your little scooter. Can you just please move? There's enough Fruit Loops for everyone.
Ma'am, my leg's broken. Could I use the electric cart, please?
You guys are too much. Yeah, that was an that was an interesting
cool,
story.
though.
It is cool. I mean,
How they can
shit.
do
But
that?
here's the thing, bro.
What are they gonna do? Like they're gonna be
So here the story kind of
whale.
summarize it really quick. The story kind of goes basically how they developed this technology that they can now talk to whales through like sonar, and they can like basically echo or they can
replicate
replicate the whale
vocal
sound.
sounds.
Replicate that sound. And then they did this and they were able to verify that whales were responding to that through, like, I guess, studying the response that the whale was giving. So they would spit out these sonar noises
And
that
they
the
would-
whales usually make when they're communicating.
Yeah.
And the scientists, they would spit out these sounds, and then they would wait for a response. And lo and behold, there was a response. This was, I guess, a few hours of like communication or whatever. Obviously, it was slow. So, but every time that there was a response from the whales, they would study it and they would translate it, basically compare it to what it would sound like or what the response would be. It was a little more in depth and more detailed
Yeah,
than
I'm
that,
pretty
but
sure
they
that's
were
some
basically
crazy in depth
yeah,
words for that.
they were able to like hold it. They were able to confirm that they were able to hold a conversation with a whale.
That's crazy.
And I was like, wait a minute, what the hell? So, which is like, but then I can't help but find that a little bit funny and, to be honest, useless. Like, what are you gonna use that for, bro?
Dude, I mean, imagine if you actually could though. But you could like, what if you asked him questions?
About what? The
How long-
ocean? About water?
Dog. What if?
Like, what could you?
What is the largest creature you've ever seen?
Like a megalodon? Oh, have you seen a real life megalodon? Have they attacked you?
Dude, I mean, you'd have to try and put it in like words or something like that. Like, do you know Jesus?
Hey.
Right? Did
It'd
he
be
really walk
scary-
on
it'd be
water?
scary if they're like, oh yeah, there's this thing that comes out every 100,000 years. His name's Cthulhu.
Right? The word comes back, Cthulhu. They'd be like, shut this program down. We don't need it. Burn the whole thing. This didn't happen. See, as soon as they hear the word Cthulhu, they get a phone call. FBI, stop what you're doing right now.
Is the Kraken real? What do you know about the Kraken?
You're cut off.
What do you know about Davy Jones?
Right?
What do you know about the Lost Pirates?
Dude, can you imagine?
What do you know about the Fountain of Youth?
So I'm saying, dude, how long does a whale live? I feel like a certain whales live for like a long time.
Hundreds of years,
Not
apparently.
hundreds. Anywhere, hundreds.
No. It's more, yeah.
I could say maybe 70 years a whale.
I'd
What?
say-
No.
More than
There
the
was a-
years, I would say where their reach. So like the depths that they go is like places that we've never been.
So back in the days, I mean, maybe the lifespan just has shortened in the more recent hundreds of years or whatever. But back in the days, they were able to survive for a lot longer. Whales and these
How long
big
are we
ass
talking?
creatures. We're talking about like
150.
average lifespan being around like 200, 250 years.
200 years. Dog.
Yeah, something like that.
You
It was something like
imagine?
that. It was like, but I mean, I could
Bring us your elder
I could
whale.
be wrong unless like what I searched was wrong.
Okay, here we go.
So
Orcas, 50 to 90 years.
Mm.
Beluga, 35 to 50.
mm,
Humpback, 45 to 50.
Mm.
Blue whales, 80 to 90.
mm.
North Pacific, 70. and then short-finned pilot whales,
Mm.
45 years.
Mm,
90. Even still 90, dude.
90.
That's
mean-
an old motherfucker.
It is old, but if we would have been able to catch I'd be like, bring us your elder whale. And
There
like
was-
this big mother trucker comes through.
Yeah.
They're like, what is that noise? And he's like, he's causing vibrations as he's coming through. You have called. It'd be like,
What's-
sound like Gravemind.
What's the?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, Gravemind from
Yeah.
Halo.
Oh, okay.
He's the
So,
head
enough.
flood. He's like the literal mind of the flood.
Yeah.
He's like the being that has been forever.
Yeah.
So it says here the bowhead whales, that species in particular,
Uh huh.
live more than 200 years.
Bowhead?
The largest recorded
Bowhead.
bowhead.
Bowhead whales live more than 200 years.
Yeah, we need to talk to one of them.
So see-
Maximum natural lifespan
Mm-hmm.
268 years.
Yeah. So
based
like,
on
Yeah,
genetic
we need to hit
analysis.
one of them boys up.
so
boy.
imagine like when we're talking about ancient beings, right? When we're talking about these ancient creatures, the lifespan is more than that. This is just if you look back in the history, every time when we've kind of like gone back in history and we
Life expectancy is always longer.
life expectancy was always longer. As the further we came down the line to like literally our date, everything's life expectancy kind of went down the freaking drain. You know? Now, and I don't know. I mean, that could be the reason. Like one of the reasons that could be is maybe what they're consuming in the ocean and what we're kind of pushing out in the ocean.
Yeah, we put a
as
lot of
humans.
waste in the ocean, so
Wherever-
that probably didn't
yeah,
help.
a lot of pollution and a lot
maybe
of
it did.
waste.
A little nuclear.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
that's
pretty
affecting
sure.
the oceans and
We've
like
had a
what
lot of
they're
nuclear
consuming.
waste hit the water.
Yeah.
So-
So who knows? But basically, what was my point about the life expectancy? I forgot about the
Because
long
we
life.
need to talk to the
Shoot,
old
man.
bow.
Oh yeah. So what if we talk to
An old dude, an old head, an original tribe member of the Bowheads.
right?
And he tells us, I have spoke to Jesus. I am the Messiah.
He did walk on water.
I saw him do it. Moses split the sea. I was on that bitch.
As a matter of fact, he tickled my fin when he walked by.
I was a wee lad when he did it. I was stuck in the sand. I was one of the only whales that didn't make it past when the water started to split. That'd be crazy though, dude.
Yeah.
Be like, I have seen creatures that could never reach your imagination.
But the thing is, dude, one other thing is kind of concerning to me, especially. I love animals. You know what I'm saying? Animals to me is probably like, well, let me put it this way: poachers of any kind towards any sort of mammals, whether it's big cats, whether it's elephants, land animals, basically what I'm saying. And
Rhinos.
yeah, rhinos or like whales, dolphins, sharks and whatever else that's out there. Dude, I feel like they're doing something very horrifying. Like
Well, of course they are.
why are we going after dolphins? Why are we going after whales? Like leave them alone, bro. You
Well,
know
they
what
do
I'm
it for
saying?
the money. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
it is.
It's all money. It's
It
all money
is.
related
It's a-
because people buy the ivory
Yeah.
from the elephant tusk, the horn from a rhino.
Yeah.
And I mean, there. In all honesty, a lot of these things. Not that I'm agreeing with doing it because a rhino has the horn for its own defensive. The elephant has the tusk for its defenses. They'll take like the fin off of a dolphin, but it's like, it has it everything is for its own capability in its
They
environment.
take the fin off the dolphin.
Yeah.
Did they kill the dolphin after? Or they?
Yeah,
No,
no, they kill
dude.
anything they poach. They normally kill it
They-
because they don't have the means to tranquilize it and then do it in. There's no proper way to take a fin off of a dolphin. But like what I was gonna get around to was more or less you could, because the horn and the tusk are kind
Disclaimer
of like
for anyone.
toenails.
Yeah, disclaimer for anyone who kind of
recording?
cannot. Are you recording, right? Yeah. For
Oh.
anyone who cannot kind of stand these stories and they feel triggered by these stories, skip, don't listen to it, whatever. But these are some of the stories that kind of concerns me. Shouldn't be happening to whales, to dolphins, And one of the things that recently happened that I saw was Iceland passing a law recently to stop whale fishing. I think it was.
Isn't that like a big part
believe-
of their diet though?
Yeah, but they're temporarily kind of putting a ban on whale fishing around their waters because of the dangers of the basically dramatic decrease in
They're
whales.
gonna make it extinct. Yeah.
Yeah,
they're gonna
and so they're putting a ban on that.
They tried to do the same thing with rhinos.
Yeah, didn't help though. And there was a lot of poachers that did not give two shits, and that's the thing that pisses me off, bro. Like,
If
You're
your name
willing
has
to-
poacher in it, that's
Yeah.
already it's just bad. You're,
Yeah.
you're not a good person.
yeah, you're not. Period. Like, I get it.
Period.
You know, the rush of like hunting or this and that trophies. I get it. But at the same time, dude, we got enough deers. If you want to do some hunting or whatever, deers are kind of overpopulated at the moment. Why don't you just go do that?
We're
Uh,
overpopulated. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding.
Okay, buddy.
I just have like, could you imagine like you cut off the fin of like a dolphin and then you put it back in the water, it can only swim left.
Or just
Dude,
just
oh my
spirals
God.
forever.
Oh my god. Watch out, torpedo coming.
We have something in the water coming inbound. But no, I think yeah, they've already made Nah, I could be wrong, but I know the white rhino gone.
Yeah, white rhino is
And I
extinct.
think there was a few different
Unfortunately.
species. So it was white rhino, black rhino, and then there's like your regular other kind of
Were there cops involved with the black rhino?
not that I know of. They there were nah, no, these were good ones. These were good. These were
Kev, buddy.
no, they're extinct as well. And I might be wrong, but I think all rhinos are extinct. Are they not?
No. Not all rhinos.
Or
no.
is it?
White rhinos are extinct.
White
but
rhino's been.
White
This
rhino,
has been a thing.
but all rhinos are not.
you
There's
sure?
there's a few different species of it, and not all
many?
of them are.
I think there was only like 4. Maybe tree.
I
Tree
think I
fitty?
saw a video.
I have no
of
idea
These like
the exact.
conservationists slash
Yeah.
protectors that
Mhm.
like they protect like this rhino 24/7 from poachers.
A rhino.
Yeah, and then also on top of that, when the horn gets long enough, they'll put it to sleep and they'll cut it off so
It's like a toenail.
they can't get it or the poachers can't kill the rhino.
Yeah, so that's what I was
there's, like,
saying.
No point.
And then
You
the-
could put
yeah.
like an elephant or a rhino to sleep, and you could take some of the like if they wanted it to sell it. Like, you're not gonna. To my knowledge, again, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a zoologist, but
Yeah.
the horn is like a toenail. It's made of this same sort of material
Mm.
as like a tusk. The
Mm.
tusks grow, and if
Yeah.
you were to saw off a tusk without killing the damn thing,
Mm-hmm.
I think if it is of good age and health, I think the tusk would grow back. Same as the horn. I'm pretty sure. Again, I could be wrong. I'm not 100%,
Yeah.
but it would grow back. So like I don't understand why they're well, also they don't have the means. They do not have the surgical means to put a rhino to sleep and then
I don't think they have the time.
or the time to go through the process cuz I mean well, still they have to cut
Well,
cut
they're
the
doing
horn
something
off.
illegal, so they it's
True.
imagine like a robber, like you want to be in and out.
Yeah, so they just drop him with whatever rounds they got. Ba ba boom. And then
What's I don't know this, but do rhinos say you tranquilize them
Mm.
and then cut the tusk, some of it at least, not all of it or whatever or half of it. I don't know this. Do their tusks horns grow back?
that's what I just said.
Does it grow back though?
Yeah, it should. I'm pretty
Okay.
sure because it's the same material as
It's
like,
like
your
a toenail, huh? Okay,
Were you
so
listening?
I mean, yeah, I was, but I
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same material, more or less. It's a calcium based, like your thumb,
okay, so it does
thumbnail
grow.
or
Okay.
fingernail. It's a calcium based thing. So if they are in good health and
Mhm.
of good age, it
Oh, hold
should
on.
or does it not?
I don't know, yeah.
Elephant tusks are actually teeth that extend beyond their mouth, so no, they don't grow back.
Their
Okay.
teeth. No shit. What about okay? Well, the horn on the rhino can't be teeth. Such a big ass tooth.
So it's kind of like the the ox, when their horns kind of grow super long, like the Texas
Longhorns?
longhorns.
I don't
So
think
what
it-
you're thinking
um,
of is the rhinos, where
Yeah.
it's like a
thumbnail.
toenail
So okay, so
and it'll
do
grow
the
back.
Okay.
For
so the
rhinos.
rhinos, the horns do
Horns
grow back.
grow back, tusks do not.
Tusks do not. Okay,
tusks are
so
teeth.
Tusks are teeth, horns are not.
okay, so here's
Fingers
a
are
thought.
toes and toes are nails.
Here's a thought. You know, like I understand the whole hunting of
Mhm.
these mammals, right? Back in the days, I mean, I would understand that because, like, if you when you go back to the Ice Age times and
Oh, they didn't
whatever
have a
prior to
choice.
that,
They
you know,
gotta eat.
yeah, it was that
It was
we
them
were
versus
talking
us,
about we're
no?
talking about primitive times where, you know, these it was bow and arrows and spears, and you're just like hunting these giant mammoths, right?
Yeah.
And they had to survive because it was
Guys, they
primitive
won.
times. Yeah, I mean, and didn't really have all that much to live on or live by. But we have developed since then so much where now you can live off of so much more.
Well,
So
these people aren't doing this
why
for
are
any
you-
sort of living.
Yeah.
It's all for trophy.
even if it, okay, so even if it's trophy, right? That trophy they traded to get some money out of it. Right?
It's not. Well, yeah.
it's
not,
like underground black market type of stuff that they
Yeah.
do. So at the end of it, even if it's a trophy, they're doing underground trading of all this ivory, all this like you know
That's Mm-hmm. all it's
the
for.
tusks
It's for
and
rich
then
people.
the
They use
horns
it
of
to
the
make like
rhinos.
furniture and stuff.
Yeah, and so, dude, why is it that they're so hell bent on doing this stuff, harming these animals, when there's so many other routes that they can go to, and it's even easier to go to make some money?
Why do rich people buy rare cars?
But is it only rich people doing this though?
Yes.
I don't.
Do you think you can afford the ivory tusks? The things are so expensive.
Yeah,
So
but I mean
people-
the whole poaching and
Yeah,
hunting
they're selling it. So whoever gets it, like they say they go and they kill a rhino, they take the horn from it, and they sell that to someone to make something like that. It's so expensive to buy like the tusks from an elephant. Is incredibly. Let's see if you can find like the price wise of like what they cost, but it's like crazy expensive. I mean, these people are literally risking their lives to get this item. That's how much. I mean, I would assume it would cost like a crazy amount.
How is it that these people? Because like there's definitely like rangers that roam around in these because these animals they roam around in a specific area. They don't just go out of the grid, right? They roam in specific areas, and there are rangers in those specific areas. Even if not rangers,
not
there's
enough.
locals that are in those areas that these animals roam around. So why isn't it that when some of these poachers come around in those areas and they're not, you know, they're easily distinguishable. That that's a poacher. What are they here? They're here to kill these animals. Why isn't it that the locals or the police of that area they don't do enough to prevent
There's not
these
enough of 'em.
poachers to do this stuff?
The price of elephant tusks are $3,300 per pound.
3,000 a pound.
Yeah, that's
You know how much elephant tusks weigh?
a lot.
At least a pound. Anyway.
It's a lot.
A recent report puts the price of rhino horns in Asia at $60,000 per pound.
Holy.
Like I said, these are very
It's a lot
wealthy
more
people.
rare though to get a rhino.
Yeah.
So, well, now definitely.
Well, yeah. Now, obviously.
So as it becomes more of a rare thing, you obviously have people who want these rare items, and they don't really care how they get it. Now, on the
these-
fact of poaching and why there isn't enough stoppage of that, there are way more poachers as there are to people stopping the poachers. Okay, and you also think like the range of where an elephant or a rhino will roam is a lot of square miles. It is in a area, but is a large. I mean, like you can't even see that far of where
Yeah.
they're going. So these poachers are not coming in the broad of day. They could come in the middle of the night, early in the morning. You know that they're obviously going to adapt to what they're doing, and there's so many more of poachers then there are people who are against it. And the police force, I mean, these are mainly in like Asian and African areas. Since he said the Asian rhino now is what, 70, 60,000 a pound?
No, that's the price it fetched in Asia.
Yeah, in Asia, the horn.
Yeah, but I don't think they came from Asia.
There's not an Asian rhino?
I don't know, to be honest with you. Oh my god.
He can't see very well, but he's there.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely
why he
can't
was easy to
fucking
get him.
drive.
That's why they got him so easy. He couldn't see. But no,
But
yeah, there's not.
um,
That's the problem. There's not enough stopping the poachers. Not enough people to poachers. You know, or guards or rangers or whatever it is.
I would.
These poachers will kill people.
I mean, to be honest, I don't know. Like they have to go through certain routes, pass through certain towns to get to these open areas where they.
Not
You
really.
don't
I
think
don't imagine.
any type of,
We're talking about open savanna, dude.
yeah,
I'm talking
open
about
savanna that have
In
like
the
they
Jeep,
don't
baby,
designate.
they're just
Yeah, but they're
they're just cruising, dude. And rhino, and they're like goo 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 goo. They drop it, make sure they don't hit the horn or elephant, whatever. They don't. These people probably don't care that much. You know what I'm saying? They're probably riding. I mean, I don't. I've never really seen, but
I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
know. Will a 7.62 x 39 go through?
a rhino.
Because their skin's so tough.
Yeah, no, they
Oh, yeah,
have
no.
like these.
We clapping. I guarantee.
So one of the other reasons why I think they're continuing to do it is because of you see the difference between the price, like the elephant.
Well, that's
and
per
then- and then-
pound.
yeah, and then the rhino. You see the difference. Why is the rhino one so much more expensive? 60,000
They
to
were more-
like
they were
what
more
was it,
extinct.
3,000?
Well, you
Yeah,
gotta think.
and I feel
you
like
know,
they're doing
price
this.
to supply.
Yeah, and I feel like they're continuing to poach like this, to continue to kill these animals, so that they are making these animals go closer to the extinction point,
Mhm.
and then rarity for these animals are.
By the
at-
time
at
you get the
peak.
last one, dude, that's gonna be the hell of
So-
a hunt.
That's what I feel like they're doing all of this on purpose to kind of push the price continuously up so that they're making more money, because the more that they are like lenient about it and they're like, no, let a few more come by, let's hold off, let's let a few more come by. The more they let them to reproduce and there's more of them out there, the price will kind of be stagnant. But if the less of these animals that are out there, the more the price goes up and the more these people are making
Wouldn't that
money.
make more
and
sense,
they
though?
continue. This is why they continue to hunt them. But the thing is, like, you make them go extinct, and then like what?
Then what? Yeah, wouldn't it make more sense to like not?
Not make them go extinct.
Yeah,
keep 'em
want
around.
to farm them.
Yeah.
That sounds
But-
horrible, but like that.
Here's the thing. Here's the other thing though. Human trafficking is one thing. Animal trafficking is another thing.
What?
Dude, they do
Who are they?
this shit.
What animal are they trafficking?
So
Dog,
animals
that's-
animals like this.
That's a back scratch. The 7.62 is a back scratch. This is the minimum caliber you need. .375 H&H Magnum
Hmm.
to kill a rhino.
Wow. Yeah, that
That's-
is a difference. So the 7.62 is on the left.
That's the minimum caliber. And they said larger calibers such as the .416 or the .450 calibers are better, as the rhino skin is incredibly thick.
Damn, I didn't know it was like that.
Hmm. So hold up. Which one? I'm not well versed in this.
AK round?
7.62,
Yeah.
and then you get to the
Yeah.
375 H&H Magnum. That's a big boy. That's a missile.
Yeah.
He said it's a missile.
That's
massive.
a noob tube, bro.
Could you imagine shouldering something like that?
Nope. That's going to be mounted on the back of the Jeep for sure.
Yeah.
Ain't no way, bro. They might as well. That's one of them bad boys where they hit their thing and they go, boom, 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 boom. They're clearing out a whole field, dude. Talk about airing out the savannah.
Jeez.
That's
Oh my
insane.
god. Yeah, but anyways, what I was saying was that animal trafficking is another thing. Well, because if they can keep these rare animals in a small area to themselves and trade it amongst themselves, they're making money as well. and they can reproduce it in secret in a secret society, underground, a black market. That's another form of them continuing to keep that money flow going.
Is that kind of like when Mike Tyson bought that Bengal tiger?
Probably. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure about
Like
that.
that
to be
kind
honest
of
with. But
trading?
but that
Like
kind of that
animal trading?
sure, that could be one
Trafficking,
of it.
excuse me. Trafficking.
Trafficking, but that could be, yeah, sure, that could be one of it. But like, for example, have you seen there was this certain part in Jurassic World, I think it was, the newer movies.
No, I never saw it.
Okay, so there was this
Chris
for the
Pratt?
yeah.
Okay,
So
no.
for the newer movies, there was a certain part where there was they come across this like almost like a it was like you know how the fashion shows are? There's a runway, people are doing their fashion show, walking down the runway.
A runway dinosaur?
No, the designer people when they're
Oh.
fashion shows.
Sure,
and,
yeah, okay, I get
people
what you
are
mean.
kind of, showing off the clothes,
Yeah.
the designers. Yeah. So in this scene, in the movie of the Jurassic World, there was a scene where there was like a little runway. They come to this like underground kind of facility or type of shit, and there was all these rich people sitting around, almost like a fashion show of these exotic animals,
They're wearing
and a
them?
lot of them were these exotic dinosaurs, obviously. And they were all of them were obviously inside these cages because, you can't let these dinosaurs loose, obviously. So anyways, they were inside these cages, but they were going down this like runway and stuff. And then you see these people,
Bidding
these
on
rich
them?
people bidding on them.
Oh.
And yeah, they were bidding on them.
Let me get a
And
Triceratops.
exactly, like
Triceratops.
2 million on this T-Rex. And
Let
so
me get that. Yeah, platypus looking thing. I don't know. What's that one with the fan comes out and he spit on the guy in the original
I
one?
have no idea.
And he goes, my eyes! And then he falls down and then the drip. The T-Rex gets him.
Yeah.
That's the original. So they were
so
buying
you see what
them.
I'm saying?
Okay,
yeah.
they could be
so
doing
there's
that.
like this underground market of that sort where they kind of put these animals through, and people who fancy them, rich people, will bid on them in like an auction, and they'll buy them. And then when they do buy them, they can go as far as to reproduce them
Maybe they're doing
to
good.
make them more.
Maybe these are underground people doing well. I mean, obviously it's a movie, but like
Well-
in reality, what if they like took like a rhino
Yeah.
and they just so happened went to last month's meeting and they had another rhino?
Uh-huh.
And maybe, I mean, that would restore the faith in humanity, right? If there was somebody out there who was gatherings and it's like a Carol Baskin. Who's that guy from Carol Baskin's? The Tiger King? Maybe it's a guy
Yeah.
like Tiger King, but the Rhino King. Maybe there's a Rhino King out there, and he's out there, reproducing rhinos.
No, bro. This is more so of like, hey, let me
I
buy
just got
that.
a rhino in my backyard. Go look
Basically.
at that son of a bitch.
Basically, like
I'ma ride it on
their
Wednesdays.
it's their personal little pet and stuff, and then also, it's just
It's hard to
buy
hide
it?
some of these creatures, though.
bro. If these people can buy and build secret bunkers
Ah, you
worth of
got
like
that.
so
Okay.
many $1 billion, what makes you think that they don't have some facilities that are just a few hundred acres,
It's true.
and they can have these secret facilities of housing these exotic animals?
Imagine you're on Google Earth and you're just like behind some rich guy's house, but is that a fucking rhino?
Have you seen Bill Gates's? There was this image. Well, this is public knowledge, but there was a image of Bill Gates that he owns literally every element,
Uh-huh.
but a physical form of it. Every element, he has a sample of it, and he has a gallery of it in his wall.
So he has an actual periodic table.
He actually has the entire
Wow.
periodic table
That's
in
pretty
his
fucking
house,
cool,
and he has it
actually.
in physical form,
That's pretty wild.
and he has a gallery of it. Yeah.
He's got
Like a
kryptonite.
museum almost, like a wall of periodic table in his house, a physical periodic table. And so
That's pretty nuts. You
Like-
better have it in order.
so like when you have people who can have things like that just for shits and giggles in their house? What makes you think that they don't have secret facilities worth of, millions of dollars that they can just, hey, you know what? Let me put $50 million because I'm a billionaire of 120 or whatever amount of billions of dollars that they are worth, their net worth is.
Let me get 2 rhinos.
Let me get 2 rhinos. Let me get 2 of these elephants. Matter of fact, build me a second bunker this large, put them in there.
The
And then it's
rhino's
like,
gonna run the security.
next thing you know, it turns into a whole GTA Online type of shit, and like now you buying these car garages left and right because you're making so much money on GTA. So it's like that, real life.
Yeah.
These people are like literally real life GTA mafia bosses, Bill Gates and so many other of them, and they're building all these different type of businesses and building these
That's
different
crazy.
type of underground bunkers and everything. Why are you smiling at me like that, Kev?
I was just imagining, like, because they could do anything.
Yeah.
Given today's political climate, they're like, oh, now introducing on lot 207, a gay rhino.
Oh my God. Oh.
Y'all want to see? I made a tranny. I made a trans rhino.
Oh my God.
They told me.
'Cause
What's-
they have
what's
the
that
money
guy-
for everything, right?
What's
So-
that? What's that guy from the that professor from that esteemed?
Stop it. The Princeton, stop it.
He's like, I'll take that.
Oh my, stop it. You two are unbelievable.
Princeton professor dies by rhino attack after claiming rhino was okay with it.
Oh my God.
Good thing we can only talk to whales right now.
Oh my God. Dude. Okay.
Imagine we start talking to rhinos.
This is it. This is probably why they're doing it, for sick fucks like him.
What 50
Who
years
knows?
from now?
Who
We
knows?
start having like human hybrids.
Well, wait a minute.
I wanna
Human
be like-
hybrids? You mean like with animals and shit?
Yeah.
What do you think? Dude, that shit, they're already doing that.
You talking about there's like a half rhino walking around?
No, there.
That's
but,
what I
But
want.
there's definitely
Like Spider-Man.
humans walking around with animal parts in them.
Oh,
There's
well,
a-
yeah, we've done pig transplants.
Yeah.
Like pig heart transplant. I'm talking
That-
about
That is
like
the beginning.
rhinoceros,
That's
Doc
the beginning.
Ock, Spider-Man,
Okay. Well,
Reptile.
what? Sandman? We're not going that far.
You say Sandman?
I don't know. I mean, Doc Ock. Come on.
He's like an octopus.
Sandman could be a thing too. Then Doc Ock.
Okay. Well,
Doc-
what animal?
Reptile?
Is Sandman? Reptile. He was the professor.
Yeah, he was.
Sand is not an animal.
I was just saying. These are not. These Doc Ock.
He's not getting bought. Sandman's not
Yeah,
getting bought.
this
He's
is
staying at the
the
auction. he's the one that's been there for a long time. And now presenting Sandman.
Boo.
Crickets.
He's just in a sandbox.
The little turtle one.
He's just in a sandbox.
Get him out of here. Wheel him away. His wheels are squeaky. How old they've been sitting there.
Oh my God.
He's spilling over to the right. Sweep him up.
Somebody comes by with a dustpan. Get him in there.
Consuela. I clean.
I know.
No, Mr. Sandman. He's
I
not
am no
here.
Mr. Sandman. I clean. I clean. Consuela, get out of here.
Oh,
No, I
shit.
clean, Mr. Sandman.
No, I see. I want to have like people walking around like Cyberpunk. They're slightly like bionic. No, I don't want that future. I want a motherfucker with chameleon eyes.
I know a guy.
All right. All right. I was more thinking like a police officer, be able to see everything going on. I'm not talking about.
Oh,
no.
God.
Oh, he sees everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That would be
was
cool though. I wouldn't mind having like bionic parts, but if there was actually like animal parts or something, or if we could like, that would really help life expectancy. Like a starfish genes,
Oh my God.
arm cuts off, I grow another arm back. It'd be a scary experience
Mm-hmm.
because I'd have to wake up with a baby hand like Deadpool for like
Could you
4
imagine?
hours.
Could you imagine? Like, you know, how the police force uses like horses. Some of them.
Yeah.
Could you imagine like a centaur division?
Oh my God. A centaur police force?
Yo, he's chasing you down. Nightmares.
Yeah,
Night,
Night.
bro.
Take me to jail. I don't care. I'm not running. I can't outrun you.
What's
Like,
the what's the speed of those things compared to like
A centaur?
a real horse?
I would imagine it's similar.
Same. Has to be
Yeah.
same. I mean, he's got a little
Except-
bit more, probably some more adrenaline running through him.
Except
And he's
more
got,
deadlier,
Yeah.
obviously. Bow and arrow.
I'm definitely saying every bit
AKs.
of 30. What?
You know, I don't know. Just like
He's
imagine
running
centaurs
down.
with like 50 cows. Imagine a human sitting behind a centaur, mounted and shit, 50 cal up in that bitch, and then the centaur also has
Centaur pulls out 2 pistols.
pull over, motherfucker, pull over.
Whoa, there, Johnny. Slow it down.
Yeah,
All
that'd
right,
be
we're getting
yo.
too-
That'd be crazy. That would be crazy.
It wouldn't look too great because the normally the cops that sit on those are like all leather and they're sitting on a guy or a lady. I don't know. It's just probably it would go a weird
Can you
route.
say that one more time?
All leather and they're sitting on a guy or a lady centaur. Are centaurs always male? I think
I
they're
was looking for a specific thing. You're
they
No,
got
I
the
just
leather
don't-
boots on and stuff. The leather chaps.
Oh, like you're saying like on the guy.
Yeah. Look
Okay.
a little weird, you know. And he's got the. Where do we go? Where are we going with this?
I don't know. I was trying to visualize what you were saying.
I wish I didn't. It's a little too much. I'm
Yeah.
thinking. I'm thinking too much now.
I
my
second
God.
that.
Yep. Let's reel that one
Dude.
back in.
But yeah, so
So Power World.
oh my God. Okay. Let's wrap this up though. So guys, if you enjoyed the content, if you enjoyed this episode, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go check out our channel over there in Spotify. Leave a review. We would greatly appreciate it. And yeah.
See you guys in the next one.